The time is 11:02. Programming for Marengo Community Radio is made possible through a partnership with, how about we go with Johnson Construction, Marengo-based business doing repairs and remodeling for over 30 years. You can reach them at 815-742-3171. And what's that website, Duska?
HandymanJohnson.com, but I don't think anybody can hear me, actually.
Oh.
I don't think I'm turned on.
There we go.
Oh, okay,
now,
you.
who's that website?
HandymanJohnson.com. And we might want to check your levels of your mic there. You're kind of yelling in my ear. That's what I was trying to give you the hands down.
Turn that down.
Right, but
How's
I
that?
don't
Is that
think
better?
that you saw me or something.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it was cranked up to like 6.
Yeah, you were up there. It was
I'm
pretty
sorry.
crazy.
Plus, I was like,
Well, good morning, Marengo. You are listening to The Spice for Life. I am Jessica, your host for the day at 94.3 LP WXMR Marengo. It's going to be a crazy fun day here in the city. It's going to be fantastic. We've got the Music Fest happening right across the way. We can see the stages set up, the beer and wine tents happening. It's fenced in. Looks like there's a bingo tent for the from the firemen. There's a truck over there already. Tell them a little bit about that truck.
oh, I don't know. It's an older one. It's kind of like the one they drove on the Waltons, so I'm not good at
one of those little
cars, but
old panel.
It's an old panel truck.
Right? Isn't that what they called them?
Yeah, my mic just fell apart.
She's breaking things. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully that's not a sign of how the day is going to go.
It's not. It's good.
Right.
We just need some tools in here.
All right.
Okay.
Well, today, just want to let you know that the fest starts at exactly 11 o'clock. That's right now.
It's going.
We're giving a big shout out to everybody over there already. They're going to be starting up the Show and Shine and the Car and Truck Show. I think that comes first. Do you have a information on that over there?
What, the car show?
Yeah, and the times and the slots and everything real quick.
We have the Marengo Music Festival. Today, live music starts at 1 p.m. The car show is 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pickup truck show and shine is 2 to 5.
Okay.
There's food, beer, and wine tent, bingo tent.
It looks like it's going to be fantastic. They got the lights set up over there, everything. So more information can be found at the chamber. You can give us a call here at the studio, 815-572-8344. That's too funny. Yeah, thanks. Just push the little button or go take it out in the other room. Today we have Miss Lisa. Hi, Lisa. You are from It's All About the Kids.
Yes, I am. I am Lisa. Nice to meet you today.
Thank you.
And I'm with an organization called It's All About Kids. We are a 501c3 organization, and we help local families who have children with pediatric cancer.
That's fantastic. I love it. Can you come a little closer here to your mic? You might want to kiss that thing a little more.
There you go.
All right.
Sometimes you got to kiss a lot of mics to find the right one. Right?
Hopefully there will be that one mic someday that's just amazing and wealthy and great to have fun with.
Oh, really? Uh-oh. Don't tell me that you're single, because I will make it my life's journey to find you someone.
Nope, I'm actually not single.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. All right, so that's good, because my mind was already reeling with things. But that's not what we're here about. We're here about those kids. So if you wouldn't mind one more time just to tell them a little quick again what It's All About the Kids is about.
Our organization is a 501c3 charity organization, and we raise money for families who have kids with pediatric cancer throughout Marengo County.
Awesome. That's amazing. I saw that you guys give out these little hats and everything to these sweet little people. Is that how it started? Explain to us how it started.
That is actually how it started. A cute little boy, actually locally from Marengo, was diagnosed with cancer, and this was back in about 1998. And his parents asked him what his wish was for Christmas, and he said that he wanted all of the little kids who were going through cancer with him to have a hat. One thing, when you have cancer, you have chemotherapy and you lose your hair. And for most people, your hair is your pride.
Yeah.
And that's who you are. It's what you do. You get up in the morning, and if it's a good hair day, it's going to be a good day. If it's a bad hair day, it's not going to be so great.
Yeah.
So he was extremely concerned about all of the kids that were bald and, afraid that people would make fun of them. So we thought, if each one of these kids had a hat, it could put a smile on their face, and maybe it would make it a better day.
Oh, bless him.
Right.
That's amazing. And so the Crystal Lake, what was that? The Crystal Lake networking community or something like that?
They have throughout a lot of various chambers. They have hat donation locations where you can drop off hats.
Oh.
And then what we do is we designate days and we go down to Children's and Lurie's Hospital now and take hats to kids. We go to the day clinic, and as kids are walking in, we take hats, and they have a whole spread of hats out there, and they get to choose from that. And a lot of times we have people that donate other things. I work for a company that does basketball floors, so we brought basketballs one day and the little squishy balls, and we have people that donate toys, so we'll take toys down. And it's absolutely amazing to be there and to see these kids and know, they have cancer, but they're concerned when they're looking at all of these hats is, they look up with you with these little eyes and they say, can I get one for my brother too? And we're like, take whatever you want.
Yeah.
And just the look on their faces, they get these hats and, their day is set.
That's so cool.
And they're so kind and so generous, thinking about their brother
siblings.
or their sister or their mom or their dad over themselves.
Yeah.
It is an amazing thing to do and an amazing place to go.
Witness. I'm sure it's a great thing to witness. I know I'm very familiar with Children's Memorial, our Children's down there. My son was born premature, 1 pound 15 ounces, and he ended up going down there so that we could kind of get him off the ventilator and spend another 3 months out there. And that was one of the best places in my mind that anybody could ever send their child. They're magnificent there. Everything about them was magnificent. And the fact that you guys get to go over there and spread the love and start to spread some happiness and joy through the memory now of, what was his name,
Thomas Martin.
Thomas Martin. Yeah, through the memory of Thomas Martin. How long have you guys been doing this then, as it's all about the kids? Has that been since 1998, since he brought this concept up?
Oh, Jessica, now you're going to make me do math.
Oh, no. Just tell me the year.
This is our 18th year of having our annual gala. So what happened is when they started taking hats. And then Mark Martin, who's the president of our charitable organization, said, you know what, there's so much more we can do. Yeah. And, by having our annual gala, we raise money for parents, for the families. No parent should have to, face a child having cancer. That it's an awful thing.
Indeed.
But to have to make the choice, do I go to work today where I get my insurance so that we can keep our insurance, or do I go and spend the day at the hospital with my child? That's a decision that no parent should ever have to make.
That's right.
And so what happened is through that, they decided, hey, we can help this. We can help families in our community who have children with cancer to make that decision a little bit easier. And the funds that we raise are not substantial, but it's that it can get you over the hump and it can help you so that you don't feel that tear every day when you're saying, I really want to be with my child.
I understand completely. And anything that you guys can do to help, that's amazing. It's really beautiful. Again, I know my son was in the hospital for 5 months, and we would go and see him every night. Mm-hmm. But every night it would break our hearts to have to leave. Every night. Because my husband had to go to work.
Yeah.
I couldn't stay out there I probably could have, but as a blind individual, I wasn't very comfortable with that, So, yeah, I get it. And bless you guys for that one. How many families do you think y'all have helped out in this area?
We have helped between 3 and 4 families a year for the 18 years. And this year we actually, the last several years we've had 4 families that we've helped throughout McHenry County. This year we have another 4. So we're prayerfully praying that everything goes well and we're able to raise lots of money so that we can help them. Over the last several years, we average about $8,000 per family. And with monies that we have left over, we make a donation to Lurie's for cancer research.
Oh, wow. That's okay. Cool. Well, blessed to you guys. I tell you what, that's amazing. Oh, I love it. It is. It's a beautiful thing. You got any really great success stories or anything you might want to share?
Well, I've been with the organization since 2010,
Okay.
and I've been a family friend of the Martins for years. And Mark is always like, "Oh, come to our meetings, come to our meetings." And I was very passionate about the cause and got my company involved in being a sponsor. And so I went to a meeting. And we were sitting around the table, and they're talking about their event that's coming up in February, and this was November. And all of a sudden, there's a motion on the table to make me, a member of the board to help with our families, to be the family liaison. And I was just like, whoa, what are you getting me into here? This sounds a little bit like it might be scary.
Yeah.
So I did join the board. And we were getting all of our families ready together. And it was the year that the Jersey Boys had just stopped going. So we had the Jersey Boy Review. It was I think it's under the Lamppost, was what it was called. And so we had them there. So it was a big, huge, grand event. And one of the little girls that we were working with, her name was Hopi, and she is still Hopi. And I fell in love with her. She was in the hospital prior to the event, and what we try and do, we get the kids dresses. If you are a little girl, you are going to be a princess for a day.
Yay.
If you're a little boy and you want to wear a tux, you can. We make sure you have a tux. So I was out searching for the perfect princess dress for her. I'd driven up to Milwaukee. She was in Milwaukee at the hospital at the time, and we found the perfect dress. She was in the hospital, and she told her doctor she was leaving because they were having a party for her, and she was the princess, and she was going to be there, which she was. And she actually, this year, her daughter and my daughter are the same age. So this year they start high school. They're going to be freshmen. And just following her journey through Facebook and watching her grow. And, you have the ups and the downs and the setbacks and then the great strides forward. I think maybe because it was my first year and she was my first person that I was on a mission to make that little girl a princess. She has stuck with me for the last 5 years.
Wow.
So
You're tight still, huh?
We've I message her on Facebook. Obviously, I'm an old mom, so I'm not like cool, hip, and fun. But I give her the likes whenever I see cute stuff, and pray for her every night.
Yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. I've noticed that sometimes we are given journeys in this life to give us rewards of people. They give us lessons each and every time we see